And now, an ad from Dad.
All right, save money on car insurance when you bundle home and auto with Progressive. Can I take these off? All right. What is this? This looks good. Wow, that's well made. Where did you get this? I'm talking to you with the hair. Yeah, where did you get this? It's good stuff. That's solid. That's not veneer, that's solid stuff.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Right now, you can get both Sprint's unlimited plan and the all-new Samsung Galaxy S10 included for just $35 per month per line for 5 lines. All you need is approved credit and an 18-month lease. No trade-in required. Visit a Sprint store, sprint.com, or call 800-SPRINT-1.
Phone $15 a month after $22.50 a month. Credit apply within 2 bills. If canceled earlier, main balance due. Unlimited basic after 6/30/20. Pay $32 per month per line for 5 lines with auto pay. Data deprioritization during congestion. Speed maximums. Use rules and restrictions apply.
No, these were the girls that were still playing with their Barbies because I was a pervert. You know? I was younger than them. So.
Hi, this is Jim the Keys bartender coming to you from the Shipwrecks in North Key Largo. I'm here with Bill Wissinger. Yeah, Bill.
Hi, how y'all doing?
Luke Glenn.
Hey, man.
We got our buddy AJ sitting over in the corner.
Sitting over in the corner. It is freaking hot, but besides besides being hot, well, I can handle it. Hurricane Michael just tore through the Panhandle.
You know, years ago they used to not name hurricanes after any biblical name, like you wouldn't.
No Hurricane Luke.
Yeah. You know,
no Zebediah, no Ezekiel.
It wasn't until Hurricane David that they rescinded that fucking thing. Hurricane David was the first Christian.
Well, David is an Old Testament name.
Still, it's a biblical name. That's what I meant to say, biblical.
Okay, you said New Testament, so I thought maybe.
Well, they definitely, they still haven't used Luke. But they did have Matthew. They used a Matthew.
Yeah, I think they used up a James.
And how the fuck is my name pronounced in Hebrew anyway? I don't fucking know. I mean, okay, in American my name is Luke, but in Hebrew, for all I know, it's Equal.
No, I think it would have been Aramaic.
Aramaic?
Yeah, Aramaic was a language of the New Testament. But that's enough for today. Let's talk about we're back to Hurricane Michael.
The hurricane.
They're just getting fucking pounded up there.
Pounded.
Up in Apalachicola, Panama City.
Yeah, that whole Big Bend
Mexico
area.
Beach. Mexico Beach took a dead hit.
Oh, man.
And it's, as we're speaking, it's still a Category 2. It was when I left, it was 140, 135.
It hit as a 5,
yeah.
though, man.
It had to be
and
close.
We know what those folks are going to go
we
through.
Were
no fucking work, man. You're going to be, wow.
We were actually playing. I was playing last night, and first set about 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching, and the only TV I could see where I was playing from the bar had the radar on.
Mm-hmm.
And about 6 o'clock, it was identifiable as a hurricane. It had the spiral bands coming off, but there wasn't a defined eye wall or anything. We did like 2 songs. I glanced back up. There's an eye wall.
That thing turned into a buzzsaw.
I did like 3 more songs. I looked up, and all of a sudden everything starts filling in. By the end of the set, I looked up, and that damn thing had damn near filled the Gulf of Mexico.
And the graphics on the eye looked exactly like the dot for the cities.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a solid eye wall.
It was
and they
tighter
had,
than Nat's ass.
There were people, and obviously,
and this was
like down here, there's people that stayed there, and the people that evacuated.
This was in the course of an hour. I mean, one set.
Yeah.
I'm watching it on the TV, and I'm bumping the guy I'm playing with, going, "Dude, check this out! This is oh man,
oh, it's devastating for their economy." We wish them well, but on that note, I'll transition to the seasonal business, which is the Weather Channel, and somebody from my one of the groups I belong to, the Fraternal Order of Bartenders, said that Jim Cantori parked his bus across from their bar, and he said, "We are fucked."
Yeah.
Yeah, because
if you see Jim
Cantori
walk
that's
up,
where we're going to be
it's
the
time to
center
go.
of the shit, and it's within 10 miles, I guess, of where that was. And today they had them all out full force, standing in the middle of the street. You know, regardless of their.
See, they would have never done that at night.
No.
They would have never done that.
I know,
at
but
night.
that's still at
nighttime
120, 30 mile per hour gust.
And they
a sign comes down, or a siding, or anything comes down.
Yeah, but at least you can see it coming at you in the daytime, man.
Yeah, but you know how you react to something. Imagine someone throwing a fastball at you, right?
Well, you know, now that I'm old, I can't move worth a fuck. I'd let it hit me. I would bend into it.
Straight.
It's
not coming in a straight line either.
And this one, if you guys remember all those weird, the last hurricane that came by where they had the guy sitting there waving in the wind.
With the stop sign.
And you had two people walking by with nothing going on, or the guy sitting there waist deep in water because they staged it where he was down on the swale. No, this shit.
Well, no, that was out Anderson Cooper, and Anderson Cooper was seeing their show where the water rose.
Yeah.
And the other guy stood on high ground.
Yeah.
Now he wasn't trying to show that was the flame, but that was the amount of water that was in there, and the guy was on high ground. But the high ground, there was a legit 10-foot. This time, they didn't have it in Florence as much, but this time they had 10 foot of surge, and they had. I just saw a picture of it. The roofs of the houses are covered with water.
And with how the coast is shaped there, and how that storm's coming, all that stuff's pushing straight up into Big Bend.
Yeah, and it's going. And not only that, they got the backside coming in now. The front end is going as a Category 2 into Georgia, Alabama right now. It's hitting right there, and shit, there's a lot. That's not going to be doing a lot of damage because they didn't have anything hit. They didn't have anything for years and years.
Last year they had, I think, a 2 came across there, knocked down some trees and stuff.
Yeah, well, they you need to have, I guess, when Andrew came down, it changed the codes, and we talked about that, and we were.
Well, I remember hearing a blurb on the news this morning. I was watching the Pensacola station, and suddenly they realized that all of Escambia County's hurricane shelters were only rated for a Category 3.
Wow.
And went, oh.
Category 3, and you can't put people in a Category 3.
We need to move everybody a little bit farther west. So they were all busting them out to Mobile.
Well, you know, and that's just a drag, man. You have to evacuate. It disrupts your whole life, and people with fucking kids, man. You know, I'm sorry I laugh at them because, you know, I guess they could laugh at me and my fucking animals.
We went through the same shit last year.
So, but they do at the Weather Channel. They get a big hard on when there's a big storm.
Oh, I know.
Because no one's watching it, and then when a storm, they become a. You know, they're
the number one national media right now.
Yeah, that's it. That's all the one thing, and they put the girl on there. So why not put product placement in while you're at it?
Need to put
why not put like a girl eating a Taco Bell salad?
I think
in the wind. You can't eat a Taco Bell salad when it's gusting up 100 miles an hour, but you can show maybe how big the Wendy's burgers are.
I'm thinking they need to get that Mexican weather girl on the Weather Channel.
Oh, the one with the
with the butt,
the TNA, tits and ass.
I was gonna say, man, I like the nude.
Oh, the Russian ones
in Europe.
Yeah, the Russian.
Well, I thought they came out of Canada because you can understand them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? It's Canadian.
Yeah, I've seen the naked Russian weather forecasters.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could. Why would you want someone giving you the?
Because
a bad weather forecast.
News,
I know, but you got to pay attention at that point.
Nice tits,
and
it takes the sting out of it.
No, but you should have the ugly. No, when it's a really bad hurricane, they bring the ugliest guys out to explain it because they know people are going to listen to it anyway. It's a fucking Category 5. You could bring out a Poindexter with glasses and say, well, excuse me, here it's coming in right here. You'll notice on the map.
True. You need the slow news day.
Yeah, you need that. You need the guy that never gets out there to explain the stuff. And then when it's on the slow news day, it's a beautiful day, put that naked girl out there. That's fine. That's my argument.
See, that's why life ain't fair, man.
Yeah,
life's never been fair.
They we're down here in the Keys.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's just another reason, another example of why life ain't fair.
Okay, well, it's they win out a lot. Don't worry, those pretty girls.
Hey, just ask anybody who's ever been abducted by an alien and got anally probed, man. You know, life just ain't fair. Because it didn't happen to me yet, man. I've been waiting on my anal probe, man.
We did say that. I sent another message to the Lovers Boutique.
Yeah.
Lovers Boutique that you're going to
try a butt plug.
You're going to try a butt plug.
It's got to be a vibrating butt plug.
We're going to have Luke on air with a vibrating butt plug.
There with a vibrating butt plug.
And we got to power it.
I don't think anybody ever listened to us again.
You
won't be able to
I'm going to give AJ the remote control. I'm going to give AJ the remote control. Actually, no, even better. I'm going to give Tiffany the remote control.
And then I'm going to ask.
Man, she'll put it on the wrong channel.
And then I'll interview you, Luke, to hear your voice.
Yeah.
but down here in the Keys, we're on the backside of the hurricane season. But it looks like that if that could pop up like that in 48 hours,
Dude, I mean,
we're not in the clear. I think until
loosely
December or something.
Organized Cat 1, little maybe marginal tropical storm.
I think it was a tropical storm. It was a tropical
chance at the
depression.
beginning of
It was a tropical depression,
Yeah.
and it went right.
It went from a loosely organized tropical storm, maybe Cat 1, to oh my God, we're all gonna die.
Yeah, that was incredible. I think, I mean, that's all the time you really needed. I would rather
And that goes
be
back
told
to,
like
that
48
goes
hours
back,
before.
Well, that goes back to my original point when we were talking about the guys with the hurricane that hit the Carolinas. If you ain't got your shit together by the opening days of hurricane season, if you don't have your plans together, you're not going to get your shit together in the last fucking 12 hours.
no.
If you don't have a plan, your plan is blown. Just fucking leave.
No, well, we down here, we've buttoned up a couple times, and then you weigh whether you are going to evacuate or not. And the only time I evacuated was Irma. I mean, they did put tentative evacuation orders in the last 10 years twice in the lower Keys, and then they rescinded them.
Well, now that they're going to
No, that was
build this
actually
affordable
2004 where
Yeah.
we had the every weekend evacuation for 6 weeks in a row.
Oh, that was in 05,
04,
man.
05, yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, that
well,
was Wilma,
and Rita, and
George,
goddamn,
the whole.
Katrina, and
Yeah, we every weekend we had a hurricane evacuation.
Consuelo. And
It's like, hey, it's Friday. You leaving? Fuck no.
Yeah.
who left the snail tracks? Consuelo.
So, well, we don't. We don't have to go. Really, right now, we don't have to consider that, but we do still have to deal with the fucking heat.
Yeah, it's hot.
Hence the name of it, sweatsuit.
Sweatsuit.
And I just mentioned what was it, a couple last week. We noticed how cool it was, and actually, it's cooling down right at this moment.
It's getting a
The
little cooler right now.
Yeah, a couple.
That's
clouds
'cause
came
the
by,
cloud
breeze
just
kicked in.
Cloud
It actually
came over. We got a little
right
bit of
in the
breeze.
last
It's
couple
actually-
minutes.
No, it's
actually not so
it's
bad.
up to maybe 6 miles an hour.
There you go.
No, but we're bitching about it. But 60
It's not
years
moving
ago,
the hair on
60
my
years
arm
ago,
yet.
you go into town in Key West or anything like that. Fucking guys are walking down with shirt and ties and fucking hats on and long pants. Now, yeah, it may be because of mosquitoes and stuff like that, but they were doing that up in New York City, Philadelphia in the summertime. That was the clothes. That's what you wore.
That's because they were
They wore
vain
that.
motherfuckers back then.
I
'Cause
don't know.
poor
It's
people were
vanity, man.
stuck
If it was
on the
vanity, we
farm,
shower
man.
a hell of a lot more than they did
Well,
back
that's-
then.
they-
That's used to call it a whore's bath when you took all that perfume and take all that
all you
perfume and
did
dump
was
it on
smell
you.
like fucking French fucking.
No, but
turds,
you ever see
man.
those?
Hit the pits with
You
a
ever seen the
washcloth
movie?
and spray.
Remember that movie To Kill a Mockingbird?
Yeah,
doing
And that
the,
courtroom
Gregory
scene?
Peck,
New Orleans
man.
courtroom scenes where it's 1,000 fucking degrees. 100%
Alabama,
humidity.
yeah, I think it was Alabama or
100%
something, or
humidity.
Mississippi or something like that. Yeah, 100% humidity. Guys wearing a suit, a fucking linen suit, in there in a
Linen
tie.
suits aren't so bad.
The only people that were
Well, I
sweating
know,
were the
I
black
mean,
people.
well, any suit.
All black people
The-
sweat when they're in court because they just don't get.
Oh,
a
I
fair
sweat.
shake.
I mean, I went to. I sweat. You put a regular
No, they don't,
polo
man.
shirt on me, and I'm sweating through it. But these guys, these motherfuckers. These guys, oh yes. Hey, come on,
What's up? What
Who are
is
we
up,
talking to?
Guys? Viv.
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 This is Viv,
man.
our bartender / server here at Shipwrecks.
Yes.
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 Tell us about yourself.
My name is Viv. I work at Shipwrecks. I live in Homestead. I've been here for a couple years.
She's
working.
bisexual. I mean bilingual.
Jesus, don't put
I
me
mean,
out
I mean,
there like
I
that,
mean
Luke.
bilingual. I meant to say
Bilingual. I am
bilingual.
Did he just
bilingual.
out you?
You're not. You know,
Trilingual.
Luke has seen a lot of things. I can't.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Nice that you're
Nice
here.
to meet you.
What's your specialty here?
She's our favorite server here.
Oh,
Don't
really?
say that, because then they're gonna get jealous.
You're gonna screw us over.
Tiffany's
then,
gonna kill me by the
Look
time.
at her.
you
she-
She's
just say
over
the
there
top
watching
three?
like
He
a
said
hawk
it.
Look at her.
too,
She's
man.
pointing at me. She heard you.
Tiffany is giving me the death stare across because I just told her Viv was my favorite server.
Viv's a lovely
Tiffany's going, fuck
Hey, I
you, you
didn't
ain't
say
getting a beer.
shit,
Go
man.
on in and get your
girl.
own
While
shit.
they make their apologies, while they're apologizing to the staff here. Well, how old are you, young lady?
I am 25.
25?
I've
You've
actually
been
been
at-
working here since before I could drink.
Really?
No
So,
shit.
Since I was
19?
like 20. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey,
It's been that long.
we appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you guys keeping us entertained.
Yeah, and come on down. Hey, you want to meet Viv? Come on down to Shipwrecks. And
Yeah.
she's here.
I think
What day? Do you have regular days you want?
Wednesday through Sundays at night after 4, I'm here.
Wednesdays through Sundays at night. Hey, you know what? Let's talk about the specials because we haven't talked about the specials here today. When's the happy hours here?
Happy hours 4 to 6. We have drink and food specials Monday through Thursday. We do only drink specials Fridays through Sundays, but it's still 4 to 6.
What are some of the drink specials you do?
Fridays is all you can eat fish fry. Black and grilled or fried.
What's the deal there?
$13.99 or $14.99 depending on how you want your fish.
Yep.
Comes with a side.
Wow.
Happy hour $1 Bud Light drafts. 25% off draft beers, bottle beers, and house wines.
That's a great deal.
And $6 appetizers Monday through Thursday.
And Friday and Saturday you have your live music, and you also have jam night on Wednesday night.
Jam night on Wednesday nights and ladies night on
Wednesday
nights. $3 house wines.
Oh wow, ladies, come on down, or
Ladies,
come on up.
Come on.
We're talking Point South, right? So
Well, thank you, Viv.
We like to thank Viv for giving us it, and you're always invited to come back.
Come on back anytime you want.
Hey, can we get?
This is what I came here.
And another bush.
Yeah, can you get AJ one on?
Okay.
I want it.
There you go.
So
Vivian's
where were we? We're
fantastic.
at the sweatsuit. We're going to say the linen suit. And you see that movie, To Kill a Mockingbird, to sit in the thing at 12 Angry Men. That's New York.
New York in the summertime, the opening of the windows.
Holy shit. That concrete jungle down there. Sitting in there with all the heat. They're all
So
shirt and ties.
you're either in a wind tunnel or you turn the corner and it's just stifling hot and
I
there's no
remember-
breeze at all. That's
well-
what my experience is of being in a city.
Well, that's Chicago, I think. In Chicago, you
It was
have that.
Amsterdam as well.
Okay. Oh,
I-
the north, off the North Sea.
I,
Yes.
I grew. There you go.
Pinky Blinders.
Binders. There you go.
Oh,
Pinky Blinders sound like
those,
some sexual.
no, there were these Irish fuckers, man, and so the cops was fucking English or something, and so they picked on
English
the fucking
in what? In New York?
Yeah.
Yeah,
English,
because
Irish.
it was this
Gang-
was back
think gangs in New York.
1800s or something,
I think when you say English, you mean Americans had an English, a decidedly English accent back then, maybe.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Irish cops came in after the potato famine, 1840.
Tater famine.
Tater
man.
famine. Yeah. But yeah, and we're dealing in the 19th, 20th century. They were wearing suits. And if you think about the clothing of the 1800s, it was even worse. They had undergarments. Their undergarments were long underwear underneath their clothes. Have you seen the guys that went? Oh wow! Thank you.
Damn. Here's Vivian with all sorts of beer. And my favorite thing about Shipwrecks is they have
spats that cover the-
man-sized beer mugs.
Yeah, their shoes.
They have these
Why
30s,
did they have that, AJ?
32s,
Yeah, spats.
32-ounce mugs.
32
I know.
ounce
You,
mug, we call
you
them a
saw
large
something like
beer.
it hot. The guy that
I got to tell you the
They,
story about dripping beer on stuff.
I
the
mean, it's-
mafia guy wore spats. They called him spats.
No, it's
hilarious.
okay. But I got to tell you the story about
Okay.
dripping beer on stuff.
Let's-
And it actually turned out to be dog pee.
Okay.
Now, okay, we're gonna take a quick break for what we're talking about. Just Viv, come back so you can hear this.
Yes.
We were doing the show, and I'm bitching to Luke, going, God damn, man, you fucking dump beer all over my stuff. I'm wiping
Yeah.
off on my shirt. I'm wiping off my power supplies and my
It's not what
power
you think.
strips and all that. And I'm going, damn, man, you poured beer all over my shit. And he's like, go on, Luke.
I said, nah, man, that was T-Bone.
Damn. That was flat,
Well,
warm,
he
pea-smelling
wasn't
beer.
like peeing on his stuff. He was going to pee on the pole that his stuff was plugged into. And
But he kinda
T-Bone doesn't
missed.
aim all that well. I mean, if he peed on the floor in the bathroom,
So as I'm wiping this off my shirt, and he's telling me that, I'm like, I was much happier when I thought this was your beer. Than I was like,
When Bill is wiping his
T-Bone
belly,
has
he
good,
looks like
healthy
Fat
kidneys.
Bastard doing it. Get in my belly. Ooh, baby. You know? That's yeah. No, but you're not. Bill is a big man, but he's certainly not fat. No, he's not a Sasquatch.
yeah, yes, he is. No, not
Well,
this week.
looking into the sweatsuit thing, we have a picture of a bunch of fat guys on the front. And
Fat guys in sweatsuits.
Yep, in the 1800s, in the late 19th century, early 20th century,
You said
late 1800s,
sweatsuits.
early 1900s, they had
Not wetsuits.
they had groups of sweatsuits,
Not wetsuits.
not wetsuits.
Oh, because that'd
Sweatsuits.
really be bad.
No. But
Let me show Luke the picture.
Yeah, no. Look at this picture. What they had these groups of men. It was called fat men's clubs, and it wasn't to lose weight.
Fat club for
It
men.
was the term was corpulence was considered a sign of prosperity.
There you go.
Yeah. Corpulence was a
Got
sign
some
of
big
prosperity.
guys.
That's
And
why the
you
average
join-
age for them
they
cocksuckers
had-
was 46.
No.
Now them
No,
fuckers.
No, they got members of the clubs would actually feel like forlorn if they fell under a certain weight.
Well,
They thought they weren't doing their
they didn't
job
have
and
to
stuff like
worry
that. They
about
were
it.
supposed to show how well off they
Hey,
were,
can you
how little
look up their
physical-
average length of time they fucking lived? I
Well,
guarantee
no,
you.
you're talking about men. You know what? It turned out I did a little research on that. We used to think that people lived until their 40s. Actually, it's only once you got through a certain
It was
spot, you think-
the problem was average age because
Yes,
there was
average
so
age.
much child
death and people that died of like flus and
If-
things like
if
that.
you got
but if you got up to 70,
Mark Twain
there were a
made
lot
it
of
to
people
80
like
something.
Yeah. No, if you
and
if
Benjamin Franklin lived until
Yeah,
80
you know.
something.
But
It's
see,
not
they
then
were
even-
if-
men of privilege. Also.
back then if
no,
you
there
if
were
you
some
got
regular people that lived in
no
their,
if you got
well in their
back
70s.
back in the
Yeah. My great grandfather lived until he was 99.
That's probably why you'll probably
and
outlive him.
yeah.
my
Oh.
grandmother was 102.
Oh, that happens. You know,
That's because they're nagging.
Hey, Jay, I wouldn't be surprised if it looks at you. I think you go well into your late 90s, maybe into your early hundreds, with very, very.
There
it
you
looks
go.
like you could just, without doing anything.
I'd be
major.
breaking the law of science fiction.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
living
in
a good life into your
in
50s.
40 odd years, if we get up to the 100 plus, we'll sit here and talk about it.
I won't even know who I'm talking to.
Exactly, it'll be perfect.
Hey, you could be out here all by yourself and not even know
Hey,
it,
every
man.
so often you
And
get
talk
someone
to
that lived
20
to
fucking
their
people.
100th birthday and ask them, what do you attribute your long life to? And they'll go and say, there's
cigars
one school
and
of thought.
scotch.
There's the one school of thought on the clean living side. I didn't do this, I didn't do that, and you go, what the fuck is it worth living 100 years if you didn't do any of that shit? And then there was a glass of wine and that, and you go, wow, okay, one glass of wine a day. And then the other person says, well, I always have like
George
4
Burns
shots
said
of
he
whiskey.
had,
Oh, don't fuck
you
with
know,
the kitty bone.
cigars and
Yeah.
whatever that was
Yeah.
he drank.
I
Yeah.
love the one that lived to excess.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, there has to be.
got the
Whenever they do the studies, I'm
got the
thinking,
crazy old Irishman going, "Hey, it's
Maybe
half
they
a
kill-
bottle of Jameson
maybe
a day."
they killed the cancer off by with whiskey.
I went to my aunt's 100th birthday party in Tennessee 2 years ago, and she and 3 weeks later I went back to her funeral. But she drank 2 Budweisers, sitting with a little TV tray and watching. She couldn't see very well, but she watched some of her TV shows she liked. And
Yeah.
7 o'clock she went to bed after she had her 2 Budweisers.
She has 2 Budweiser. She's 100 years old.
Budweiser. She's 100 years old, and she was doing them right until they put her in the hospital with pneumonia.
My grandmother
Fucking
That's
lived.
how my
pneumonia.
grandmother went in '98.
She was hanging around a bunch of people she hadn't seen in years, so basically we gave her the ick, and she died 3 weeks
Yeah, I
later.
got it.
Just giving you a little bit more.
Whatever.
There you go, Bone. It's just a
Oh.
kitty. You're okay. My grandmother lived to 102.
Yep.
And unfortunately, she had very bad senile dementia.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm the spitting image of my grandfather.
Uh-huh.
So I had to fend off passes from her.
Really?
Oh yeah, that was a little uncomfortable.
When my grandmother got older, she used to talk to me like either I was her son or her husband. Whenever I went to visit her, but I was her husband was 5'6".
Now Roger was a big guy. He
Yeah,
was, he was
but
my
we
size.
did have a similar. I mean, it's weird how those traits pass in a family members. Not necessarily your longevity, but your physical appearances jump. Those characteristics that we have. And hopefully I have the same as my grandmother, not my grandfather. My grandfather died relatively young, maybe 7 years older.
God damn it,
than me.
whoever was a short dick motherfucker in my family, I'm kicking your ass, you short. Whoever was a short dick motherfucker in my family passed down
I'm
the short
coming back
dick.
to get you.
Fuck that motherfucker, man.
Dude,
Genetic sucks, man.
We were laughing.
What's that, Scottish? What are you?
I don't fucking know. I'm mutt,
Glenn?
man. And I ended up, I'm Welsh and fucking my mom's side's German, man. And Germans, they got little fucking dicks, too. That's why they invent shit to kill people.
Little tiny
You know what? I think there's
Little
always the
teeny
exception.
tiny dicks. Little dicks that girl go, oh, and it's so
I bet-
cute.
There you go.
Yes. We are a pack of weirdos.
God damn it. And now,
It's just a
now,
cat
now I'm
bone,
too
you
old
live
to
with a
even
bunch of
work
pussy.
up the angry inch, man. When I was younger, I could get that extra angry inch out of it, you know?
You know what you got to do? You got to trim back your pubes, man. It
No,
makes
they're-
it stand out
they're
more.
all gray anyway.
There will be no manscaping on this side of the table.
What do you mean? You can't speak for Luke.
I can speak for me, and I'm pretty
Because
sure I
I-
speak for Luke, too. There ain't no
can't.
manscaping happening on this side.
Uh,
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going for AJ, too. There ain't no manscaping.
You know I do it.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't comfortable, man. I don't.
That's fine.
That's it.
and it gives you an excuse to play with yourself.
There you go.
Well, you don't need much excuse to play with yourself, Luke. You don't need to go.
Yeah, but manscapers,
Yeah, putting a
they
sharp,
spend an
putting
inordinate
a
amount of
sharp,
time looking at
putting
their
a
junk.
razor up next to your junk.
No, I just grab mine and jerk it, and I'm done. You know, whereas you're manscaping, you're staring at your shit, man. Going, wow.
Hey,
You know,
I gotta lose a little bit more weight before I can see mine again.
It's called a dicky do. His belly sticks out more than his dicky
Dicky-do.
do. So we did have this discussion before, so we don't have to repeat it. But I do that purely for the heat down here. And if it was, I would
You know-
shave my goddamn head if I had a normal shaped head and I didn't look like a mongoloid.
Well, now that you mentioned that, I might.
your
have to
hair's
try
just
that.
short enough to enhance your mongoloid type
There you
features.
go.
I mean, you
My
kinda,
mongoloid
no,
type.
you look like the top from the eyebrows up, man. You know, that's what they kind of base
Yeah.
Frankenstein on.
You got a little bit of forehead there.
Yeah. That's pretty. All you need is two little.
We're gonna
things
get you some.
sticking out.
We're gonna get you some bolts, some neck
some
bolts.
jumper cables and stuff.
My head's big enough because of my body. I have a big body. I'm a large man. So I need a large head. Otherwise, I'd be a pinhead. You don't want to be a pinhead.
No, you don't want to be a pinhead.
You do not?
No.
Yeah, you don't want a grapefruit-sized head on a...
Or like big.
I'm not
fucking
enormous, man,
Alfred
but my
E.
head is
Newman
appropriately
ears.
sized and the right shape.
He's got Alfred E. Newman ears. Doo-doo, doo-doo.
You know what?
Alfred E. Newman
Well,
ears.
you know, folks, it just shows me. Next week, we're just going to start posting our picks up.
There you go.
I'm going to
Everybody's-
post our best pick that we have of each other.
So you remember
From
that
within-
song,
well,
Betty
last
Davis
year.
Eyes? Well, he's got Alfred E.
There you
Newman
go.
ears.
I love these guys. I love these guys. I don't mind. I don't mind at
Hey,
all.
if you can't fuck with each other, you
yeah,
can't
Who
I
can,
don't mind
who
at all.
can you fuck
That's-
with?
This makes one interesting show.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't get my feelings hurt at all. But someone brought to me about
I got feelings I ain't
Halloween
even
is
used
around
yet.
the corner. We got 2 weeks.
Oh, it's
3
coming
weeks.
up.
3 weeks Halloween.
There you go.
And
It's
it's
on
when
fucking
girls
Wednesday, man.
turn nurses into whores, nuns into whores, whores and whores. That's it.
Whores into whores.
That's whores. No one dresses like a whore.
You know what?
It's someone.
No, but
as
you
a
can
whore.
go to Key
A
West and
French
watch
maid whore,
dudes dressed
a
like
teacher,
whores.
maybe a teacher. A teacher.
Yeah.
That teacher
sexy
was-
teacher.
Sexy teacher.
Oh.
Sexy teacher with
Get
the
those
glasses.
glasses on. Oh.
And the tight shirt, short
Where-
skirt.
where's Tiffany?
Sexy doctor, sexy nurse,
What are you
sexy,
going as?
What are you
as
going
Halloween?
as?
sexy,
Zombie Snow White.
There you go.
sexy
Zombie
zombie
Snow
Snow
White,
White.
man.
Actually,
About the sexy part.
Actually, I promised Vivian she could go naked, and I wouldn't.
That is not a great deal.
Be naked and it's not gonna be me.
Oh no, it doesn't want to be me.
And
Trust
some
me.
party's going to be really horrible.
y'all doing? No, nobody got to leave. Nobody got to leave. It's okay.
Hey, what'd you spill on your shirt already, man? God damn it, I hate when that happens.
I'll get one.
Oh,
there
my
you go.
God.
Okay, there we go. We chased another woman away. But that's what Halloween's about. And someone said cowboy, and he said assless chaps. I had a point of order with them, and I said all chaps are
assless.
Assless.
You just got to wear jeans under.
Yeah.
That's what
they're
they're
chaps.
supposed to do.
The chaps are for a brush.
Yeah,
I knew. Listen,
you don't get whacked on the back of your legs.
Yeah,
you get whacked
on the front.
Except for these fucking. I used to call them titty whacker bushes down here in Florida when I was riding my dirt bike. Man, you could be going down a trail and god damn it, hit your fucking handlebar and bang right in your. Oh my God, that shit.
And
used to
there
piss me
goes
off.
the tank slapper. Next thing you know, you're ass over tea kettle looking for your motorcycle.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. So the secret's when someone says assless chaps, I said you just don't put the jeans on. But why the hell would you? I mean, I don't even
I always
get that
figured that term meant that you were inviting anal sex. I mean, if you're wearing assless chaps, that means you
Once
obviously
again,
want it in the
once
ass.
again, the butt plug thing.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, there's a big,
rears itself.
Hey, man.
Rears itself up. You know.
Hey, man, the brown eyes winking at you again, man.
That's
As
right.
long as it's only winking. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't want to see any more. I don't want to see any, actually.
So
And eventually it'll start stinking, but it's
when was
gonna-
the last time you wore a costume, Luke?
A what?
A costume.
Hell.
Where you pretended to be something different than you were.
I was probably 12
wore a
years
jumpsuit?
old.
No, man. I don't remember what year ago. It was a long time ago.
What kind of costume was it?
I don't know what the fuck it was, man. It was something I got at Kmart.
Oh, really?
And no, Kimberly talked me. It was a green thing with a smiley face on it. I thought it was like Gumby's heart on or something. I don't know. And then my old lady fucking colored my hair and my beard and shit. And
Green?
And she went as a vampire.
There you go.
Oh, so you weren't a couple. You were just
Oh
two.
well, you know, I don't know.
Were
I
you
was
the
just-
Hulk?
No, nothing like that.
Were you Gumby? Were you Gumby? Yeah.
I was Gumby's heart on, man.
Gumby? Okay. How about you,
I
Bill?
was Gumby's
Cowboy.
dick with
I've been a
ears.
cowboy
A
forever.
little boy?
Cowboy.
No, but how long ago was that?
Oh, dude, I'll dress as a cowboy every year. Only problem is they every
Boom.
time I dress.
Yeah, but why the fuck? That'd be like me dressing
Well,
like
he
a
dresses
bartender.
like a Keys cowboy.
That's like me dressing
No,
like...
no, I full on cowboy up, spurs and bolos.
Even when he's
But
wearing flip flops, he has spurs on, man.
No, but
no,
I mean,
I
you
full
always
on-
dress like
I
a
full on
cowboy.
However, Sandy won't. Sandy makes me.
She hates when you use the sharpened spurs on
No,
her.
it's not the sharpened spurs. She won't let me take. She won't let me take the old .22 revolver out. She won't let me.
Oh, you have a real revolver you bring out?
Fuck yes, I got several pearl handled, scroll work.
We're not
my
an
God.
open carry state here, so...
Well, you can get away with it on Halloween.
Yeah, you could. I guess you could.
But
That
no,
would-
she won't let me carry them.
But no.
A 22... Okay. That would seem like a kid's cowboy outfit then.
Well, no, those were the old cowboy guns.
A 22?
Yeah, those were the old cowboy guns.
Is it
but-
22?
Yeah, 22. Pearl handled, scroll
Okay.
work.
No, man, those are the. Was
They-
it
they were the
18
gambler
It was
guns.
18 what when they came out with the fucking Peacemakers.
Peacemakers.
Man. Okay. 18 whatever. And before that, you had the fucking
Dude, I have
the ones that you packed black powder
Yeah.
cylinders, man.
I have
You
a
had to back
500.
up.
I have a $500 fucking silver and fucking leather scroll work fucking holster
Like
for
on
those
Outlaw
fuckers.
Josie
Well,
Wales.
yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
There you go.
That's if we get a lot of gun enthusiasts, they'll probably listen to it.
They might.
But,
Find somebody that has shot skeet with a black powder rifle.
Oh
I never actually hit anything.
no, my grandfather used to.
oh, you mean
we-
gotta be between each pole? You got to go and
we
slow it down and then...
my grandfather used to do that.
Finally got so nasty
Okay.
I couldn't get the rod in.
My grandfather used to do that with me duck hunting. I'd have my 410 and he'd have his fucking muzzle loader and he'd still get more fucking ducks than I would. Man, always pissed me off.
I had a buddy, man. I hung out with a lot of rednecks. The only thing I was good
no
at
shit.
was murdering pigs because I'd kill a pig right now if it walked by and eat that motherfucker. 'cause You know, as long as we're
Otherwise,
not
you're
around a
pretty progressive,
landfill.
Luke. But then you just fucking
But
go
other
big
than
right
that,
out of
man,
blue.
well, yeah, 'cause
Seems kind of
pig-
fucking
pigs
psychotic.
are good eating,
Okay,
man.
hey, did you hear about this story last Friday about this guy that's at Sotheby's? You ever hear of Sotheby's in London? It's a big art house. Did we
and
talk
they
about this
bought
yet?
The artwork and it self-destructed.
Did you hear that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the guy's name, Banksy?
Banksy, whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who
Okay,
he is.
this guy had a painting.
But
It went for
he can
a mill
basically jerk off on
.4.
something.
Mill .4. The guy goes right at the end. Bang. Sold. And all of a sudden they heard some mechanical things starting. All of a sudden the painting started dropping down to the bottom of the frame, and it was Shredder, and he had it built in there. Now, but the thing is,
They don't know
the
if
guy.
he called it in or what, but as soon as the gavel fell
What?
and the guy paid committed to the 1.3 million or whatever.
Yeah. But the speculation that it added 50% more to the value to it immediately. Immediately to
What
that.
was that?
The guy was trying to make a statement that you cannot control the value of art when you resell it. It's my art and all this stuff.
What
And then
band
he
cut
went
the
and
album
destroyed it.
that you couldn't listen
That's
to?
why I thought it was brilliant, AJ.
You remember that shit?
Yeah.
Iron
No?
Butterfly?
No. It was
Yeah.
like Wu-Tang Clan or something like that. It was
I wouldn't know them.
What about it?
somebody like cut an
anything.
album that you couldn't listen to. They sold it for
That
like,
would sound like Wu-Tang Clan.
That-
No, there's another album.
Oh, no, that sounds like the Thompson Twins. man.
Well, there's a bunch of albums I can't listen to.
Oh,
Hey.
Hold Me Now.
I mean,
That was a song.
Marianne.
that's like the.
And
Actually, the Butthole Surfers were pretty cool.
Butthole Surfers, yeah.
I like
And
them.
last but not least, before we go into the commercials, right? Our Time. You know about Our Time?
Our Time.
It's we were talking about online dating yesterday. Okay. Our Time. You ever hear of Our Time? It's 50 and over.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about that yesterday.
Our Time.
The seniors dating site.
No, but I did. I've been checking out the reviews.
Have you
And-
looked?
No, I haven't looked at the
Oh,
thing.
you got to go look at that.
No, I didn't go.
Seniors
Have
wanna
you checked
date
it out?
fucking young chicks, man.
No. What I'm saying. No. What I'm saying is people are trying to rip them off because if they're over 50, they feel they're financially stable.
Well, yeah.
And
They don't know me.
Yeah, and they're just laying traps for them to figure out how to steal them. And not only that, Our Time, the site is ripping off the people trying to upsell them and stuff
Are
like
they?
that. Yeah,
Well, dude,
so it's
that's
like a
fucked
total
up.
bullshit using desperate situation. I told you about Tinder. Like in Tinder, these young kids developed this whole tech. You ever hear about swiping right? That doesn't mean anything to you, right? Doesn't mean anything to you.
It means wiping this way.
No, swiping right is approving of someone's picture. That
Okay.
means they
That you want to
pass
fuck
your-
them?
Yeah.
They passed the first test. So
So the second test is don't say anything and we can fuck.
that's the second one is just to the second one. Yep. The second one is
Nice
whether
mix.
they call you after that, but that's pretty much it. Where are we right now? Are we at 40?
No, 37.
37. We can start doing.
We
the
got plenty of
commercials now.
time. We can do commercials. We can do not commercials.
I
Hey
think we
there,
should,
swinging
start,
bachelors. Got a
thinking
big
about it
date
so we can
tonight.
talk
We
about
got
it, and
a
then we
zit
can
in the
wrap
middle
it
of your
up with
forehead.
talking about something else.
You know, the one
Okay.
that looks like a third eye. Well, if they've been calling you Cyclops, don't get uptight. Hickey off pimple pads are just exactly what you need.
Is that Cheech and Chong?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's not lift from someone else.
Yeah, but
I
nobody
won't do
remembers
Monty
it,
Python.
man.
You don't have to. Oh, well, you
No,
know what?
please
If
don't do
anybody
Monty
sat
Python because
through-
your British accent is just lame.
How good is yours?
Horrible.
Okay.
But I don't try to
Okay.
do one.
Well, try to do one sometime.
fuck
Put it
no.
out on a limb. He does, right?
Well, then.
Yeah, Luke's isn't bad.
That's it. What?
Luke's isn't too bad.
Are you saying that's Cheerio? Righto?
Yeah, no.
Oh, his is better.
His is better.
Okay, come on. Let's do a British accent right now.
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Roll
I can
in.
beat you all on the British accent.
that's kind of like a down, like a Yorkshire or
Cockney to be
A
just
Cockney, yep.
yes, Cockney.
an EastEnders one.
Damn. Okay, that's Marianne. She's going to be playing here later tonight, and she's got a damn fine British accent.
Okay.
Can you do my Monty Python jokes?
Mine is usually a little better, man, when I'm not as buzzed.
Are the
and
Knights of
shit.
Meat,
And
we are looking for shrubbery.
That's Monty Python. And
Big Monty Python in a decent
we
British
what
just-
accent.
happens to me as I drink,
We are the
my,
Knights of Hussein,
my
yeah.
hillbilly accent gets thicker. And the thicker that gets, you know,
God
you
forbid.
can't do a fucking
I remember laughing
goddamn,
I
I
remember
can barely do it's great. You know,
That's
Scottish.
Scottish. I remember laughing so hard one night. Me and Luke were sitting there with our wives, and we were talking to some dude, and Kimberly and Sandy are looking at him. What he means to say is...
Oh, they were translating. Yeah.
They were translating because we were we've been drinking bourbon all night, and we were slipping way deep into the Southern.
Okay.
You know, and well, see, never mind, man.
Okay, I got it.
You have to come here and see us, and then you'll be able to finger it out for yourself.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. I know there was going to be a finger coming.
You can
up.
analyze it all you want.
Anal. It just go. I knew that
We
was
can
going
go
to
back
be.
to the
That was
orifice.
a mile away.
I know the butthole.
A rectum.
Rectum.
So how do you feel about the rectum as a whole?
Yeah. Okay. You spend a lot of time in that area.
Only the
You know,
white.
now because I have to wipe my ass so much, man. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Do you need more fiber? Maybe
I
celery?
eat a lot of fiber, but what it is, I drink a lot of beer, man. I need
There
to
you
drink
go.
beer with more fiber.
Speaking
I
of beer,
guess. Yeah, I'm out of beer.
I don't
too,
know if
man.
Tiffany's going to get us beer though.
that-
She's still boycotting us.
Hi,
Hi.
Sniff.
Yeah.
Can we do that again?
We're going to do the round. I think we should do
Bud Light, Stella,
around
Bush.
Bush. Two bush, a double
Two
bush.
bushes. We like a double bush.
I don't
Tiffany.
even think Sniff has enough for a landing strip anymore.
So. Do you think
Well-
people are just going to listen to us giggling at each other?
They might.
What?
No, I don't think so.
What?
Let's. Yeah. It's not. I mean, unless we send out through the internet, send out weed or something like that. We have
No,
to
what
give
you
them
need to
some fodder.
do, man, is we got to do video, man. All the best podcasts are
dude.
video, man.
We can set
Once
up a
it's
video
a
camera.
fucking video, it's not a podcast.
It's the same thing. They still
No,
call
it's
it
not.
a pod-
You
Hey,
know what you
Dr.
call?
Dre
You know what
has
a
a
TV
podcast.
You know what
that's
you call
on
a radio
video.
show? You want to call? You know what to call a radio show with video? TV show.
TV.
Dude, man, you got to adapt and overcome, man. This is a
TV.
new generation. We're
Oh, you
old.
think they're going to want to
Us-
see
hey,
us
hey,
talk
we're baby
with their
boomer
just shitting back,
dinosaurs,
laughing
man.
back and forth and shit at each other?
Yeah, if you film it, then it makes more fucking sense.
Oh, it makes sense?
man. Yeah, because then they can see the sight gags, man.
Oh, I fucking missed that whole thing, Luke. What sight gag
I've yet to see
occurred?
a sight gag
I had to
happen
see
on this
one
show.
sight gag today.
I've
The
seen
expression
funny-looking
on-
people talking.
You're wearing dark sunglasses. What expression on your
Sniffing
face?
his face, man, when she walks by.
Oh,
That
you know,
would,
now
wait,
that
so
was
then
actually
we'd
pretty
have
good.
to have it on her.
Yeah, we
Well,
could do
that's
that.
why you have to have
So how now would you
multiple
do it?
fucking angles.
Oh,
man.
okay.
It only
Well,
takes
just
4
wait.
fucking angles.
We could
to make
barely get 3
360
fucking
degrees.
people talking at the same time. How are we going to get like 3? Yeah. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Oh, hell.
You know, I thought those boobs were awful fucking manufactured.
Oh, okay.
looking, man.
Well,
Yeah,
listen,
well-
I'd like to talk. If you need to, if you want to get married down here or you need any legal courier service, try to Keys Notary at keysnotary.com.
That's quite the segue.
Yeah, this is my segue because I figure it's an opening. And you are a notary? You could do a
Yes.
wedding? Yeah, there we go. AJ's a notary. I've done
This is
6
AJ.
weddings. I've done 6 weddings so far.
AJ specializes in biker weddings.
Yeah. Hey,
Yes.
I do whatever solemn. It's called a solemnization.
Vow.
Solemnization of vows.
Salmonella.
Solemnization of vows.
There you go.
Where you go and do a ceremony or something like that. You make it as ornate as possible or as casual.
And then you
depending
take her
on whether
virginity,
you want,
and then you hand
pray
it
to
to
the
him
Great
and
Spirit
say, okay,
or
here
to
you go.
the Mother Earth or
Yeah, exactly.
Or Shiva.
You want to hang out with this dude? And, yeah, okay. You want to hang out with this chick?
Yeah,
okay,
you can
yeah.
do that, and
I mean,
you got to give an
yeah,
affirmative
good.
answer when
in
you
the
do
Southern
it.
Baptist religion, man, the preacher always gets first fucking dip in the fucking virgin, man.
Yes, she does. Yes,
Oh,
she does.
that's prima nocte.
No, that's Droit de Senor.
Well,
What?
yeah, I'm
Droit
talking
de
about
Senor.
8-year-olds.
That's that's Latin.
That's where they find the
Yes,
virgins.
it is.
at.
Okay, prima nocte is first night.
Even West Virginia has
Okay.
class.
But there's similar
No
principles.
one under 8.
Droit de Senor
Unless
is
she
the
has
right
tits already by the
of
time she's 7.
ruler.
Prima nocte. Remember? You don't
My
remember
God.
that from...
Look at that woman.
Look
She's
at that.
got beer
Oh,
everywhere.
man.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
He said, I'll give it to them later. She said,
Pair of beers you got there, Tiffany.
So they're trying to feed all the kids at the table. I'm always like,
Okay, so
bring
what,
us
what
food.
Bill? You want to talk about Key Billies?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about, Tiff?
It's a gallon of gas at a tractor shed 'cause
Well, okay, never mind. She's walking away now.
gas back, poured on the back porch.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Key Billies. We're here, Key Billies. Tomorrow night we're at the Catch. You can always catch us at www.codyjamesandkeybillies.com. That's Koty. That puts you to the Facebook page. Leave us a message, and we'll get back with you soonest. A lot of times you can see Video Dave posting up live chats, and what's he do?
No, but I mean, if someone wants to get a hold of your band,
Yeah,
they could
go-
just
go-
They
go-
could come to
go to Facebook,
The,
look
the
up
Facebook.
Cody
They can come
James
to
and
Keys
Key
Bartender and get it.
Keys Bartender.
Yeah, and we'll have links to the Key Billies and
Luke Summerglen.
Luke. Now we got Luke Summerglen, who performs with them every now and then and performs on his own. So if you'd like to get a hold of Luke Summerglen,
He's another whore.
Come on.
He'll play with anybody.
I'm a big fucking
No,
whore.
I'm David Allen Coe.
Yep.
And oh wow, that's a fucking what do you call them things, man? A mud
Wasp.
dauber, man.
Mud dauber. Oh, is it a mud dauber?
Yeah,
Cool.
that's a mud. That's a mud dauber, man. What mud daubers? Oh, deer flies and them motherfuckers,
get 'em
horse
back
flies.
there.
They move real fast. Anyway,
You can get back.
you want to
to
get a hold of me? Look up Luke Summerglen, spelled Sommer.
And you can
by the way.
contact him.
GLENN at the end.
Or you can
So,
always
Luke
leave a message
Summerglen
at
at Face fucking Book, man. Look up my
Keys
Facebook
Bartender.
page and like the motherfucker
.com.
because I only got
You're a
600
listener,
fucking
you're on
likes
Keys
on the
Bartender, we
motherfucker.
won't find it.
You know, I got fucking 2,000 fucking friends on the fucking Facebook
And
that
he's
I don't even fucking
considerably
pay
less
attention
drink.
to.
He drinks considerably less prior to his show than
Oh,
he
fuck
does on his
no.
show. Oh, he
Dude.
drinks considerably more during the show.
I remember fucking your birthday 4 fucking years ago. You sucked me up on stage. I had to play fucking whipping
He
post.
sucked you up or sucked you?
Sucked me up
off?
on stage. I had
I
to play.
talked him into getting on the stage.
Yes. He talked
I know,
me
it didn't
on
sound
the
like
stage.
AJ.
I had to
See,
play.
That's hillbillyisms.
Yeah. You
I
sucked
had-
me up on stage.
This
and it could be
motherfucker
close
sucks
to
me
off.
up on stage. I had to play whipping post with his ass.
What a
that-
giving friend you are.
That had just eaten
To
like
loan
5 hits
a
of
hand
acid.
to your friend. Did you gently handle his jewels
What?
when you sucked him up on stage?
No, we said,
Sucked
get your
what
ass
up,
up here.
man?
Play.
Oh, okay.
No, I was out back snorting, man. I wasn't
He was.
sucking anything.
Dude, he
I
was
out back
fucking
snorting.
hammered. It was me, him, and Patrick.
Hey,
Patrick,
The lady
happened,
doth
brother?
protest too much.
Patrick bailed out about 10 minutes after. I played whipping post for about 45 minutes with him, and I finally went, just stop. Fucking just stop. I'm done. Can't do it anymore.
And that's when I did the end of the song.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel. That's when I did that.
Yeah, well, if you ever get, you can hang out with Luke and Bill and drink with them and stuff like that. We'll probably
Come on
Well,
down.
right
We'll do it
now,
on time.
probably
right
do
now
a
we
little-
actually need assistance in that department because I'm having like the worst September fucking since the fucking hurricane
Really?
ever.
Oh,
man. And we're already into October, and I'm still dealing with September. See,
I know.
that's what I mean.
Well,
So
we
y'all
bailed
need
you
to
out on
come the
Saturday.
fuck down here, man, and like spend some
Come on
money
down.
and shit, man.
Get us booked at different gigs.
yeah, you could drink with them, do whatever, you know. And it sounds like when we were talking about the Lovers Boutique, that there's a possibility that
I
Luke
might,
will
I
allow you to
might
shove
even-
something up his
I
ass.
might even be able to get.
It was like up on the stage.
I might even be able to get Stephanie to come out.
Well. No.
T-Bone calls her Sniffany.
Yes, he does.
That's
He's straight up in there.
That's not.
Hey, how you doing?
There we go.
I hear T-Bone over there going, "Oh my God!"
Yep. T-Bone
Bone
looks
loves
like
him
he's
some
about done. Look at
Sniffany.
that. He is all.
Oh, and he
excited there.
loves Dan.
Oh well, my
too,
name's
man.
Jim. I'm the Keys bartender. I'm going to turn it over to my partner, Bill Wissinger.
Well, thank you all so much. We do appreciate you listening. Glad you all hung with us through the
And if you didn't hang,
myriad
fuck you.
and wild ways that we go from time to time. And we are really our hearts go out to all the people up in the Panhandle and the Big Bend
Big
area.
Bend, man.
Dude, they're getting
don't
hammered
get
up there, and
bent
we've
over
all
for
been
no
through
reason.
that shit. And y'all just deal with it. Come back and rebuild and do your shit. Thank you so much. Appreciate you listening to the Keys Bartender podcast, and we'll be back next Tuesday.
See ya.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be ya.
Poor old T-Bone's going nuts over there. He's looking for Tiffany.
Right now, you can get both Sprint's unlimited plan and the all-new Samsung Galaxy S10 included for just $35 per month per line for 5 lines. All you need is approved credit and an 18-month lease. No trade-in required. Visit a Sprint store, sprint.com, or call 800-SPRINT-1.
Phone $15 a month after $22.50 a month. Credit apply within 2 bills. If canceled earlier, remain balance due. Unlimited basic after $630.20. Pay $32 per month per line for 5 lines with auto pay. Data deprioritization during congestion. Speed maximums. Use rules and restrictions apply.
Right now, you can get both Sprint's unlimited plan and the all-new Samsung Galaxy S10 included for just $35 per month per line for 5 lines. All you need is approved credit and an 18-month lease. No trade-in required. Visit a Sprint store, sprint.com, or call 800-SPRINT-1.
Phone $15 a month after $22.50 a month. Credit apply within 2 bills. If canceled earlier, remain balance due. Unlimited basic after $630.20. Pay $32 per month per line for 5 lines with auto pay. Data deprioritization during congestion. Speed maximums. Use rules and restrictions apply.